Hello, welcome to DoBlu.com's Close Encounters of the Third Kind 30th Anniversary Ultimate Edition Blu-ray review. I will apologize in advance if you hear any loud noises, booms, bangs. There's a thunderstorm kind of raging overhead right now, so kind of appropriate ambience though for Close Encounters given the atmospheric disturbances. That was kind of a weak connection, but we'll try it. This is the only way to get Close Encounters on Blu-ray currently. Depending on when you're watching this far into the future, maybe there's another edition that they've come out with. This one came out in 2007. Dated in certain ways, more so than others. You'll see why in a second. Not in terms of the box set, but in terms of the presentation on the disc. It is a 2-disc set. On the back, you get a shot of the spaceship after it landed and the aliens have come out. Side is nice. You get a nice box shot there. Bottom, same logo design. Very glossy, as you're probably telling from the extensive glare. That was right, sorry. So you can set it really anyway. The best part is, compared to other box sets, excuse me 1 second, it's the same size as a regular Blu-ray case, so it fits in your shelf. A little bit thicker due to the cardboard, but I mean, just barely. It should fit on your Blu-ray shelf just the same. You can probably barely even see that. I'm sure some people believe I just disgraced Close Encounters of the Third Kind by putting Orphan on top of it. Sorry if I offended you. Anyway, this is the only way to get the movie on Blu-ray, so you're going to get this box set if you want it. If you're wondering whether or not it's worth it, it's about a $20 box set. It's certainly not too bad, and it's small and kind of harmless, so it's not just kind of a bad bonus. You might as well get this anyway. If you're not a fan of the big, extra long, huge box sets that don't fit anywhere, you don't have to worry about that with this. And you get bonuses. You get this book, 30th Anniversary Collector's Book. Mostly still frames behind the scene shots, not like a story or anything like that on the making of the film. That info's on the disc anyway, so it's really not a big deal. Some quotes on there like why Spielberg created the director's cut. Don't want to ruin that in case you're wondering how that all went down. Nice shot of the set there prior to the mothership landing. Like I said, mostly still shots behind the scenes. Random stills that really have nothing to do with anything, but just fun. Nice glossy book, pretty short. No page numbers, maybe say 30 or 40 pages long. So you're not getting a whole lot there. It is soft cover, so it is pretty flexible and quite glossy. Moving on, this is where the discs are contained. Here we get another shot of all of the people waiting to see the mothership land. And on the front, we have a great shot of the kid at the door. And there we got Richard Dreyfuss inside the truck once we've opened that up. Open that up again. We get nice plastic holders. Unlike some of the other box sets we've reviewed so far, these actually hold disc properly. One shot here, Richard Dreyfuss being carted off by the aliens at the end of the film. Sorry, spoiler. Oh well. If you haven't seen this film by now, that's your fault. Another shot of the ships flying overhead, coming around the mountain. And when you pull the discs off, you get some nice box art there. Of course, the mountain and the ships and the inevitable government installation that is going to protect us all from the evils of piano-playing aliens. That was lame. Pull that out, and you get another nice shot of the panorama. This is a 2-sided poster, possibly the glossiest thing I've ever held in my hands. This is the original poster, of course, reproduced. Extremely glossy. It's going to be very difficult to get this all in frame and try to keep it away from the light and blinding you permanently. Nice poster, but on the back is a very convenient little chart on all of the changes made across the 3 versions of the movie on the disc. The director's cut, the special edition, and the theatrical cut. The theatrical cut still stands as my favorite. Special edition was a waste, deleting one of the key sequences, which is when Richard Dreyfuss starts tearing the plants out of the ground. They deleted that. I guess it was a critical failure back in '77. I don't know why. It's so crucial to the story that you kind of got to have it. Not that I'm an expert director. Spielberg put it back in his director's cut, so that kind of tells you right there how important it is. Guess that's my defense. The special edition also has the Wish Upon a Star during the closing credits from John Williams. That just, it doesn't fit. I hate the special edition. But nonetheless, you get this, which shows you all the differences in case you were wondering. The benefit is also on the disc, you can compare it, because on the disc, first disc at least, there is a special feature that notes all of the differences between the versions while you play. It's a pop-up feature. Little icons pop up on the screen and say, hey, this was changed from this version, this was changed from the other versions that you could be watching. Kind of a nice segue into each version. Most discs that have unrated cuts never specify what's unrated about them or what has changed. This one does. Disc 2 contains a couple of featurettes. There's a documentary from, I believe it was about 1997 during the 20th anniversary. Excuse me. That was shot when Spielberg was shooting Saving Private Ryan. Most people have seen that. It's about 2 hours long. It's a really great documentary. Basic featurette about Spielberg. That's new to this set. And a brief promo featurette from 1977. The problem with this set is this came out in 2007. And while it may have got some high marks back then, a couple years ago, now it does not hold up at all. Lots of artificial sharpening. It has some banding problems, posterization problems. It's pretty much a mess of a transfer. It's not a terrible transfer by any stretch. The grain's intact. It does look like film. It's just a disappointment. 2 different audio options. You get a DTS HD and a True HD mix. Both present John Williams' score beautifully, which is probably the most important thing about this movie, because it's so focused on audio. Surround tracking, all that's just, it shouldn't be there. Some people are purists. I'm kind of sort of one of them, depending on the movie. This is one of them that should just had a nice, big, loud stereo mix. The 5-1 effects are at times overwhelming. You want to read the full thoughts, which are way more detailed than what I'm talking about here. You go to doblue.com. Check out our full review of this. You'll also have a link to this video there in case you want to watch it again. Should have links above, below, to the side, whatever. YouTube's newest redesign has decided to put all of the link and info boxes. Check those out. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought. Have any suggestions? You want to see something in the future? You disagree with me? You like the special edition? Hey, tell me why. Leave a comment. Go to doblue.com, read the review, post a comment there if you want to. No problem. Thanks for watching.